Floyd Mayweather just ended the streamer's relationship. Let's get into it.
This is an AI because unfortunately it looks like Floyd Mayweather sent one of the people from his envoy, or is it no convoy is a car, is a bunch of cars, and then envoy
Convoy. He sent one of his goons in his convoy or his entourage to go holler at a 19-year-old girl. Is that weird? Sure, very. But is it a little normal nowadays? Kinda. Not really supposed to be, but it is normal. But who's to say that he just wanted to become her friend so he could be on her stream?
He sent one of his right-hand men to approach a streamer while she was live, and this streamer is dating a rapper that is signed to NBA YoungBoy, a rapper by the name of No Cap. He's cold. Now, I can't even lie to you. His raps, he can rap. But
hey! No Cap, boy. I've been listening to No Cap since, what, 9th grade? Wow, man. It's been years, dude. It's been years, man.
This all started on a Twitch stream. This girl, Sumaya, or that's her name, on Twitch. I'm going to play you guys the clip, and then we're going to get into it.
Thank you. Oh, it is Floyd. It is Floyd Mayweather. I thought they were tripping. They said, is that Floyd Mayweather in the back? Huh? That's somebody you should ask to be in your stream. Not gonna lie.
You know what's funny? She was excited to see him, but she wasn't really like, oh my God. Ah. Like, she wasn't freaking out. That's how you know she kind of playing her cards right a little bit without even realizing.
Oh, I want to, but like it's a hell of people. I'm scared.
I think he'd be doing like that though.
No, I'm too shy.
It's Floyd Mayweather. He's not gonna knock you out.
Oh, look.
It's Floyd Mayweather. He's not gonna
Look at this guy right here.
knock you out.
Look at that guy. That's the
No,
guy.
I'm too shy.
It's Floyd Mayweather. He's not gonna
Right there.
knock you out.
Right there. Oh my God. So what?
No, it's okay. I'm not.
I just want to be your friend. You don't even know her. You have no idea who this girl is. I just want to be your friend. No game.
Okay.
Just say okay.
Okay.
Huh? My name is Maya, but I have a boyfriend. Maya.
Oh man.
Oh man is correct. Oh man is correct. Man. Another one bites the dust, No Cap. You gotta get you another one, man. It ain't gonna be that hard. Try to get one a little older, a little less easier than this one, because that was the easiest task he's ever done. That little man in his Floyd Mayweather's entourage, if he ever sent anybody on a side quest and it was ever like hard or on a level 8 difficulty, this difficulty was level 2. Level 2 difficulty, not that hard. I mean, just walk up to her, be her friend. She'll give you her number. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God.
This is crazy. First off,
What?
Rip, the fact that, so she's dating some guy and then he's upset with the reaction. So we got to do a little play-by-play before we go into his reaction. The part about her being stunned that she ran into Floyd, I mean, like you just don't think you're going to run into somebody, even though she's in LA. This looks like LA. There's no way, this is not New York, I know that for sure. It could potentially be Miami, but it looks like LA. And then she's like, hey, her friend's like, oh, that's Floyd Mayweather. Now the part where she goes back and waves, that I could understand some individuals getting upset about that, but I'm gonna circle back. This is my final opinion on it. I'm gonna circle back a little bit later. And then this is one of the things where, I wouldn't say there's a level of entitlement, but there's a level of delusion that some people have where like, oh, you should just ask him to be on your stream. What? I think this is like a girls versus guys thing. Now there are guy streamers that would just like point the camera at Floyd's face. And I think this has happened to Floyd before. And he said like, yo, they got to pay him to be on the stream. Now Floyd,
how much you think he gonna charge her for her like asking to be on her stream? Like, say he was like, they got close, they had a little, she actually gave him a little ring. She was like, let's come be on my stream, just a day with Samaya, stuff like that. How much you think he gonna charge her? I personally believe that he will spend money just to be in her presence. That's how I see it. Floyd Mayweather is in his 40s to late 40s to early 50s in my last time I checked. I don't see him not paying a dime for her entertainment and his for more than a couple hours, like chilling, go out to eat, get a bite with Floyd Mayweather. Let's spar together. That man finna spend a couple racks. He gonna go in the negatives. Not even close, probably, to the negatives. Just to be in her space for an hour. Old niggas gotta chill, dude. Old niggas gotta chill. I think I'm at this point now where I think old niggas gotta chill. Old niggas gotta chill. Because there's no way in hell you gonna send one of your goons, right, in your 40s to go talk to a 19-year-old or however old, I think she's 20 actually. She's not even 19. She's 20. Still, go be a man. You're Floyd Mayweather. What the fuck? What, she gonna whoop your ass? What is she gonna whoop your ass or something? Like, go talk to her, bro. Like, you a grown ass man. Why you sending some other dude that she low-key felt awkward around? Just a slight bit of awkwardness. He didn't even have the right game. Nigga talking about let's be friends. When has that ever worked for any nigga in 2025? Without money.
he wanted this chick, so I do think that she would have had a chance. So her entitlement in this case, or her friend, it's not her. Her friend telling her this, they probably actually do have a chance, funny enough, of him showing up. He might do a little smile, crack a little joke, or he might say like, nah, we could do something later. Who knows? But the guy gets sent after her, and then she says, oh no, I have a boyfriend. No, I have a boyfriend. And I'm like, yo, this reminds me of that clip from years ago where Justin Bieber reached out to this girl, and then she said she had a boyfriend, and she curved Justin Bieber, and a lot of people were hating on her. I think this is an unwinnable situation for a girl, because this girl, she's public in terms of like she's streaming, so this is going to get spread everywhere. So if she just acted rude, I think people would say, oh, well, she's acting, she's doing the most. She's only doing this because she's on stream. That's actually the reaction I think we would get most. It's an unwinnable situation. I've seen every scenario play out where she's rude and she plays like Helen Keller, like she can't hear, see, touch, anything. People are like, yo, why she got such a big ego? She missed out on an opportunity. Floyd is this, and that. And then if she's somewhat cordial, then they're going to say, oh, she embarrassing her man, especially because her man's a public figure too.
You think she the prettiest girl that Floyd ever talked to? Cause I'm close to her age, and I'm not even gonna front. I see Samaya's at the library. I still be going to the library here and there. I see Samaya's at the Hard Rock. I still go to the casino here and there. I'm old enough to do that. I could do whatever I want. I could do that. I'm 20 something years old. I'm close to her age. I'm like 21. She's 20. I see her at the freaking Hard Rock here and there. I see Samaya's everywhere, dude. And this gotta be something that he do often, bro. Like, he does this often. He don't care about their age no more. He don't care. What if she was like, what, 17, 18? What if she was 16? You wanna be my friend? Huh? You wanna be my friend? Was she gonna say no? Everybody know Floyd Mayweather. Come on, man. It's not looking too good, though. Like, I get it. Like, he got money. Yeah. But, like, still, bro, like, you a grown-ass man, first of all. Secondly, you sent your goon to get her. Third, she's young as shit. She mad young, dude. Like, even if she is just 20, bro, that's young as fuck. Dude, that's young. Bro, when he was doing his, like, when he was going in his prime, she wasn't born. She wasn't born. She wasn't born in your prime, bro. You were getting millions of dollars while she was in preschool, most likely. What's up with you, bro? Are you good?
And then, if she did what she did here, which she just denies him, she still gets hated on. And she got hated on by none other than No Cap. So No Cap, he responds to this on his IG story.
Stay loyal to the game, not me. Motherfucker, how old is No Cap? Oh, no. Ah!
And he says, stay loyal to the game, not me. And I think a lot of people interpreted this differently. I think I interpreted this wrong at first because of her response. Because the way I interpreted it was, yo, you should have stayed loyal to the game in terms of the PIMP game. So you should have gave him your number. You should have tried to get some bread off of him. And then we should have broke it off together. Like, broke him off together and got the bread for us. That's how I interpreted it. But apparently people felt upset by, or No Cap felt upset by how she reacted to the entire situation, which I thought was a little bit bizarre. And even she came back later on her live and replied, and I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
Stay loyal to the game, not to him. That's what he said. So I'm gonna do exactly that. Matter of fact, how about we do a sleep stream and his gonna be funny. We not. How about y'all go to sleep with me? I don't even be streaming.
A sleep stream? Yo, they grow up so fast.
Like whenever I stream less, it's because I'm with this. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's not because he's telling me. I'm not gonna say that. It's because I want to. It's just like, whenever I love somebody, you know, I'm just delusional about my man. I shouldn't be saying that. Stay loyal to the game, not to him. That's what he said. So I'm gonna do exactly that. What the do you not know? No, he do know. He hit me up every single. If I show, I wouldn't. Like, come on, bro. I'm not leaving right now. Like, I'm gonna have to go to sleep. Like, why he even post that? Exactly. What the f- is the point of him posting that? That's some lame. That's some high school. I thought the older is like, all right, they more mature, they understand, they know how to communicate. It's the opposite.
It's not really that when you get older you're a little bit more mature with women. It's like when you get older, your lifestyle is more upgraded because maybe you've been putting in a lot of work as you over the years. So that may come off as, more mature in the girl's eyes. He's older than me, he has more money than all the guys my age. But that doesn't necessarily mean that he's more mature. He's probably still a kid in his head. Like, he's probably still a teenage guy that just grinded for years in his head. Like, I see this in a lot of niggas because I was 16, 17 in high school, and I saw older niggas talking to the girls at our school too. Here, I'm saying it. I saw it. And them niggas acted worse than the niggas that went to our school. They was toting shit, doing weird shit, taking our females. It's just how it is, bro. Once you get over that, it's like, all right, bro, I see how life is, bro. Life is tough. Life is not easy, and it's not fair. But you just got to get rich. You got to get rich.
Now, the part where she's talking about how about we do a sleep stream on his bed, this is where the entitlement is crazy. You think Floyd is about to be hopping in a bed doing a sleep stream with you? Think he's going to be...
I think so. I'm not going to lie. I think he would. I think he would with this girl. I really do think Floyd would do that. But not really, though, because Floyd seemed like he bought his business. I personally don't believe that. I believe Floyd sent his nigga to go get her because he just wanted, like, to get to know her or some shit. If things got to that level, then sure, it would have got to that level. But I don't personally believe that Floyd, the type of nigga, I don't know who he is for real. I don't know Floyd Mayweather. I'm not going to lie. But for you to be that rich and powerful, you picking up girls like that and just trying to sleep with them easily like that is a little bit above your, like, it's a little bit above things that you really do. It's a little bit below the things that you do normally, I would think. Feel me? He's a businessman. He bought his money now. He retired from boxing. Now you just want to pick up girls and just sleep with them now? Maybe it was just a friendship he was looking for, I don't know. But I personally don't think he would want to do a sleep stream with a 19-year-old. Once he found out her age, or a 20-year-old, I don't think he would want to do that. I don't know. He may have appeared in her stream sooner or later. He may have wanted to do that, will do that sooner or later. But as far as having a sleep stream with her, that is definitely entitlement. She need to get up out of her head.
Buddy, a side character on your stream. If you don't get the hell out of here with that, that's the level of entitlement where I don't think that would be happening whatsoever. Maybe if she got, I don't know, like a PJ Washington. No disrespect, PJ Washington. But she got a player like that, he might do something like that, or he might have done something like that.
Athletes are dumb. I'm meaning with all offense. Athletes are stupid. I was an athlete, bro. We're dumb. We make decisions off of impulse because that's what we do in the game. We do what we do. We don't think. We have to just perform. And niggas be doing that with girls. They just perform. They are not thinking about what they're doing. They see something bad.
But Floyd ain't doing that. Floyd is not new to this. He is true to this, especially the tricking game, from what I've heard and just from what we've seen. But the fact that she escalated it to this far, and I do think it is a response to what No Cap said, there's no way they could get back together without some sort. It's just too embarrassing. It's all playing out publicly. I also think an ironic part of this.
She had No Cap house tonight. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing. Now the relationship is really public now. She's at his crib right now. She's probably celebrating.
This is the guy that's signed to Youngboy's girlfriend is in the middle with Youngboy's son's grandfather. So this Youngboy somehow finds himself, he's not actually a part of this, but Youngboy gets tied into this somehow. So the part where she's like, oh yeah, I thought I could, because she's 19, 20, and she's talking about, oh, I thought getting with older guys, I wouldn't have to deal with this. I mean, you're doubling the age if you're going for Floyd. Floyd's like, what, 50? No Cap is like, what, 27?
Yo,
and you got
he 50?
To give No Cap, you got a minus 5 years off of No Cap's age to 22 because we don't count 2020 to 2025. There was too much theft going on for people's lifetime, right? Like the time was taken away from many people. So a lot of young bucks, they're saying, listen, if you're 24 in 2025, you're actually 19 because you got so many years taken away from you, you know, with everything that was going on in the world. That's what they're saying, not me. Don't take that as my word. And the funny thing is, she says, oh, I thought I'm messing with the older dudes. You're messing with a rapper. This isn't like a regular guy. Rappers are highly emotional, very sensitive. They watch and see everything. I'm telling you, everything that's got to do with their name mentioned in it, especially if they're not an A-list rapper. No Cap is what? A C-list? We got to give him a C-list.
Aye. No glaze, B-list at best. B-list at best. No, all that C shit. What? Nigga, he's really like, he on Offset level. He's on Quavo level. He's on like, I wouldn't say Young Boy. Nah, he signed to Young Boy, I believe, right? Nah, he not on Young Boy level. He like Offset, Quavo type. You feel me?
Rapper. If we're talking A-list rappers as Ye, J. Cole, Travis, these guys, then you've got B-list rappers, which I would say Youngboy is, he's between A and B right now because he's not globally as recognized. Let's just say domestically within the U.S. Youngboy's A-list now, but B-list, you got people like Young Thug, people like Gunna, and don't you dare. I don't want to see a single Young Thug fan come in here and dare say that he's A-list with Youngboy. Get the hell out of here with that.
What? Oh, he glazing. He is A-list. Young Thug is A-list. What? I don't know. Nah. That's crazy when you have to think about it like that, because nobody really think that deeply into it like that. I would say Thug like at least A, right? Oh shit, he might not be A-list. Oh shit. Young Thug is pretty decent though when it comes to this shit. He's mainstream for sure, but mainstream comes with levels to it as well. You know? Like, when we talking about A-list, we talking about like rappers that like everybody listen to, not just like, you feel me, people from your hometown. We talking about like, we're not talking about people that listen to him in the States. We're talking about people that listen to him globally when we talk about A-list. So when I see No Cap, I'll be like, okay, I get it. He not an A-list. And he not a B-list at that point. Because not a lot of people in the States listen to No Cap either. So I'll take that back. I'll put No Cap in C. But, damn, Thug. Damn. When you think about it like that, like, I really had Thug out in the A-list category in my head for some reason. Not Gunna though. No.
So B-list, you got Young Thugs, right? You got Gunnas, you got Offsets. No Cap's the level below that. So you've got a C-list rapper. C-list rappers and B-list rappers. But C-list, they see every single thing from every single person that talks about them. So they're very sensitive to their public image. So in this case, I think she's like, oh, I'm with an older dude. You're with a rapper. And this is the thing too. This goes to No Cap. I don't know if she was streaming before No Cap linked with her. Because as a streamer, as a female streamer, and streaming in general, a lot of it is collaborations. She is live. The majority of her audience, listen, man, Twitch skews heavily male. I think Wendy Ortiz was the only female streamer I've seen in a very, very long time that I can even recall where the majority of her audience and chatters were women. Most other female streamers, it's guys, and it's guys that are donating, and it's guys that are throwing subs. So she will be thirsty.
I want to say Wendy Ortiz. I learned about Wendy Ortiz through DDG. And I do have to say one thing about her. I do miss her being in DDG's content. Because like I said, I've been watching DDG more recently, ever since I started doing this. But I will say that I do miss seeing her in his content now. When I did hate on her, I didn't hate on her. I just disliked her in the beginning. But she grew on me. I don't know how to explain it. But the women that he have on his stuff now,
over. And the fact that she chose to pursue a profession like streaming means that not only does she like attention, but she can sustain attention. Because like, for example, like an IG girl, you could say, like, oh yeah, they like attention. They're posting themselves constantly. But the attention you get on IG versus being live and people watching you in person, that's overwhelming for a lot of people. Like a lot of IG girls, right? They're like, whoa, I'm not trying to be like my career being on stream. Even some of them just showing up on a stream is too much for them to handle. So she is somebody that is going to get a ton of attention and a ton of male attention. So if you can't handle that, how can you be mad at her for being herself? That is what I will never understand. People trying to change somebody, they found them a certain way. People really only change for the worse. I wouldn't say that's necessarily true, but you should only expect people to change for the worse. I'd say that's better. That's a healthier mindset to have. So with this scenario, her going to Floyd is not going to help her at all either. Because let's look at, can you name Floyd's girlfriend? You can't. But are you going to say that Floyd's got no chicks? Everybody knows Floyd's got a roster of chicks.
If Floyd ain't got a roster of chicks, I don't know why I'm making YouTube videos. I don't know why I'm doing what I'm doing. I don't know why I want to be successful in life if Floyd Mayweather don't have at least 5 women on his body right now. I'm just being honest, because like at the end of the day, we are men. We want women.
So she's just signing up to be one of the people on the roster. There's no realm where she's going to end up as like, oh yeah, you know, this is Floyd's new woman. And I think her idea is like, oh nah, we're going to be side by side and doing content. That is not happening. That will never happen. But I do think she handled the situation appropriately as best as she could. Granted, she is 19, right? She's not. At least she didn't think that, because other 19-year-olds, they might be so green. Like, yo, if this was a white chick would be deluded enough to think, oh, Floyd Mayweather, he's having someone reach out to me. Maybe he watches my stream. Maybe he wants to collaborate on something. That's how delusional they are. At least this girl, Samaya, is living in the real world enough to know that if he's asking for her information, then he doesn't want to collaborate. That's not what he's interested in. He's interested in her. So I think she did her
I think I'm living in the fake world. I thought that was for like a collaboration. Is he that? Oh, that's how he roll? Yikes. Yo, I'm clouded. I guess I'm clouded right now. I just didn't think he would really be on that type of timing. If so, then why don't you just go up to her yourself, bro? Yo, you gotta be a man, to be honest, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never did no shit like that. Sent no other nigga to... What? Hey, I don't think you could ever be that rich. Can you? I don't think you could ever be that powerful and rich that you gotta send your... I've seen it before, I ain't gonna lie. But the nigga was ugly, though. And it worked for him.
Best in this scenario, I think if he had just gave her grace and not brought this to the internet, it would have ended better for all of them. I don't think this girl did anything wrong, and I think people was hating on her, to be honest, because I saw the narrative switch when No Cap put out his IG story. Before that, it seemed like a lot of people were like, yeah, you know, she handled that as best as she could. Like, yo, yeah, Floyd Mayweather is an icon. Her waving, I mean, the waving is like I said, it's a person by person type of thing. But her being like, oh, wow, that's Floyd? Yeah, anybody's going to say, oh, wow, that's Floyd. That's Floyd. That's the GOAT. TBE, that's his thing, right? The best ever? That's TMT, the money team. Like, come on. I forgot to mention this. She even went on Twitter and showed a lot of maturity. She said, I must be going through a humiliation ritual right now because every month it just seems to be something. It's not a humiliation ritual. It's clout points. You're running it up. You're doing the right thing. And then she says, young, dumb, and naive, honestly. For those saying I was too friendly just for waving, that's weird. Him taking it to the internet is weird too. And me even entertaining it was out of character. So this part is a little bit confusing because she says, you're weird if you're thinking that she was too friendly for waving. And then she says her entertaining it was out of character. If you're thinking,
I'm disappointed in myself, but I'm human, still growing and learning. A man will lie and do everything wrong, yet still make me out to be the problem. This was a lesson for me to get closer to God and learn true self-love. Why was this a lesson to get you close to God? Why are you not close to God every day? I shouldn't have put myself in that position anyway. Thank you to those who understand and the ones who don't. maybe it is a lesson for her to get closer to God. You need to be in. You need to, especially with the career path that she's pursuing. You need to have some type of base, some type of understanding of who is in charge of this world and who's in charge of you for real. Because if you want to go on here and think that everybody gonna be on your side, no, bro. You need to be praying to God. That's who's on your side. That's who's on your side no matter what you do. No matter what they think, no matter what you do, no matter what you think, he on your side. You don't need to be dealing with nobody who got you thinking like that, dude. For real. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Samaya do have a lot of problems online. She does.
That she was too friendly for waving, and then she says her entertaining it was out of character. Is her entertaining it waving or not? And if she thinks that it's out of character for her to entertain it, then she wouldn't think it's weird for people thinking she was too friendly for waving. Scratching my head right now. I'm disappointed in myself, but I'm human, still growing and learning. A man will lie and do everything wrong, yet still make me out to be the problem. That's a fact. That I feel like I can't argue that. That's a funny one though. This was a lesson for me to get closer to God and learn true self-love. Oh man, here we go. Yo, there are certain words, there are patterns of words that we just start to recognize. Talking about like, oh, self-love, I'll get closer to God. Isn't it funny? Like Neon's chick, she suddenly got closer to God. Suddenly, after you run up several million and you're set for life, that's when everybody tries to find God. Or yeah, then that's when they quit OF. That's when every OF retiree goes to find God. They couldn't find God before. That couldn't happen.
Like,
Yeah, so
you gotta go to God when things start getting a little easy, when things start becoming so plushy and nice. That's when you go to God. But nah, when you going through the mud, you doing it all on your own, you arguing with people, going back and forth, like, what's wrong? Like, they only go to God when things get real bad or when things are really decent. They never with him every day. They never with him when the ups and downs come in. They only believe in God when they feel like something's attacking them or when something's not going as planned. And that's not right. You feel me? I mean, I don't know if they're Christian or not. Maybe they are. But I noticed that it's like people tend to only find God when they really need him. When they want to find him. Like when they want to. Like, let me just do it when I want to. I need to do it now. It's time. Like, no, you should always have him by your side, bro. Things will be a lot more clear for you. Life will be a little bit, like you could be going through some crazy shit. God got you though.
self-love is another one of those, and I feel like this one is a little bit harder to identify, but if you guys have noticed, the replies on X, Twitter, have gotten so bad, and you just know which of them are AI. And you can't explain why, but you just start reading something, you're like, okay, this isn't the person. You start reading another reply, okay, this isn't the person. You start reading a third reply, okay, this isn't the person. And then your brain just gets so tired of recognizing that, and you're playing this game. You're getting mentally fatigued, trying to find a real reply that you just give up on reading replies in general. And then now your Twitter X experience is worse because some people are generating auto AI ChatGPT replies to tweets on Twitter so that they can get more engagement, so that they can get paid a couple of shekels or a couple of freaking dirhams or a couple of pesos or a couple of rupees. And you're just like, man, what the hell is this? My experience is ruined. Replies used to be great. Anyway, back to the topic. I shouldn't have put myself in that position anyway. How did she put herself in that position? Floyd Mayweather just happened to be there. She's on stream. Her friend tells her, oh, that's Floyd. She reacts to her friend. How could you not be in that position? Stay home and don't stream? Stream out the desktop? What were you supposed to do? Thank you to those who understand and F the ones who don't. I will say this is a mature response from her because there is a level of accountability here where she's like, oh, I'm disappointed in myself. When granted, I don't think there's malleability here for her. That she doesn't seem to have a big ego with the way that she's handling this. So I will say, listen, keep your head up.
Her head is screwed on tight enough for her to come off a little, feel me? She's quite self-aware. She's not self-aware, but she's quite self-aware, The girl that was with her that night that was like, oh, you should get Floyd on your stream. Her delusional ass. You feel me? She the type of girl, if this would have happened to her, it would have been something totally different. And I believe that girl that she was with was older than her. So it probably would have been totally different than this. But as far as Samaya is going right now, she dealing with it, mature. It's no real like backlash for what Floyd did or nothing like that. It's no real backlash for how she's really getting talked to online right now. She really just, seeing what she did wrong, seeing how she could have did it in her head, but she's not telling y'all how she could have did it. Because if you seeing how No Cap talking to her now, well, who would have known? She probably would have went right back inside and chilled with Floyd. What?
To her, this
Yeah.
is great for her. But the part also I will say that I don't like is when she is replying to No Cap and she says, oh, well, if I go to my DM right now, there's a bunch of people and it's like, what? Listen, every chick that's got a public Instagram profile has been DM'd by Sway Lee and G-Eazy.
Right.
And that's just getting started. Yeah, public Instagram profile, of course. So if you're a streamer or a girl that's on YouTube or on TikTok, yeah, it's you and every other girl. This is nothing special. Oh, yeah, a bunch of guys are DMing me. Yeah, they are.
I get niggas. Pause. Whoa. That's what she said. That's probably what she's saying, bro. Like, of course you do. Duh. Like, what? Cool. I mean, if you weren't, something's wrong with us. We probably just didn't know who you were. But I believe girls who act like that, like, who say shit like that, bro, it's not that they not used to it. It's just that when they say shit like that, it shows you that they're insecure about something that lies with men. Oh, I got niggas. I get any nigga I want. I mean, you're not ugly. Duh.
Are all of you. That's like saying a guy that's like, yo, no chick has approached me. So yeah, all of you. Not all of you, but it's just the majority. That's just a thing. So I don't know why she thinks that it's not that she thinks she's special, but I don't know why she's bringing it up as if that's not something everyone already assumed. And it's not even an assumption. Everybody already knew. You're a semi-popular live streamer on Twitch that's a young girl that people find pretty. If you didn't have people in your DMs, it would be an anomaly. You'd probably have Adam Mosseri, Adam Mosseri, he's the head of IG right now. You'd have him looking into his engineers like, yo, what's going on? Why is this chick not getting served up to everybody's Instagram feed? You have to design your Instagram feed to not show you random chicks. Like, you know how much effort I put into curating my IG feed? How many not interesteds you have to hit? You could hit so many not interesteds. You could have not a single chick on your feed. And 1 in 15 posts, they're like, oh, wait, don't forget, do you want one of these? Do you want one of these? And you're like, no, get this off my feed. Stop trying to goon bait. What?
All right. But yeah, that was that. I do hope that she fixed this. I feel like, she ain't got nothing to fix. It's really that's all that story wrote. She's a good girl. She's a decent looking female. We understand that she may have problems going along now because she always gets this type of look online. But yeah, so anyways, y'all like the video. Y'all comment, talk to me about what y'all thought about what happened in this video. Subscribe too so y'all can get some more videos out of me. Peace.